Okay, I've turned the camera over from time-lapse mode to video mode, and after running the engine for a while, and I started recording the journey driving out of here. Right, we're going home now, son. Going home, good boy. Good boy. You've enjoyed yourself, haven't you? Did you get your stick? You've been chewing that stick for ages, haven't you? You thoroughly enjoyed that, didn't you? You're a good boy, son. Who's a good boy? Right, let's get my seatbelt on and start driving out here. Right, so it's 10 o'clock exactly, and I've got 66.4 miles to drive back to South Shields, the way I came. Right, so let's get out of here. Right, clean the windows first. Right, that's it. Drive. Right, so you can see the cottage chimney pot straight away, straight ahead there. Look, my feet feel soaked. I've been walking through the long grass. All the water's gone through my Salomon boot shoes. Right, so this is where I'd normally park, and I'd turn my car just slightly right and point towards the house, and then normally I catch the dog moving around in the grounds and the horse, the white horse. Right, but this is where I turn left and go back over the concrete bridge up the hill here. It's bumpity, 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 full of holes, loose stones. It's good to have a four-wheel drive to pull you up this hill. And up the next hill. It flattens out at the top. Still getting the odd drops of rain on the windscreen. It hasn't quite stopped altogether. Right, so this is where the road starts getting a bit more bumpy. Especially when you go back down towards the bridge and the Forks cottages. It's really heavy duty stones, rough. They've got a normal car in Highlong House here, the farm, so they drive up and do it all the time. Must play a havoc on that car. These stone chips as well, because all these stones are loose. Censorship with the 2020 pandemic. 4,200 videos lost. You hear the stones bouncing up off the bottom of the car. See the really rough bits, I just slow down. There's holes in the road. plastic trim has been fixed by it had to be studded on pop rivets to keep it on. At least it's on now. It hopefully stays on. That's what had happened with the original. Obviously I was on the motorway doing a speed limit and the wind got behind it and just ripped it off basically, because it was coming away at the bottom front, so the wind just got in behind it and up through it and just blew it in the air like a bloody kite. Right, all the way downhill and to the bend at the bottom. Bends round to the right, and then I go back over the concrete bridge past the Folks cottages. And we are going to do the Geordie's campsite walk as well, same area. Right, so it's downhill from this gate post here, and bends round to the right at the bottom. Track going off to the left there, I go around that one sometimes as well to go and look down and across to Willowbrook Cottage, because when you get to the top of that road there's a pullover place where you can stop the car and get in the car and look over, and you see Willowbrook Cottages down below to the right. Okay, so here's the bend out the right now, and I'll see the Folks Cottages concrete bridge just off to the right. Right, so there's the stone bridge, archway. So over the bridge, then just continue along this road's Bloody Brush Road, back to the main road and turn right. To head out here, Kielder. So the Folks Cottages is just to the left there now. Are you enjoying yourself, oh son? Are you enjoying yourself? Have you been a good boy? Who's a good boy? At least with the sun not being out blaring hot, he's not going to be feeling like he's in a microwave oven in the back of the car. So it's just warm enough, pleasant enough for the drive back without being uncomfortable, too hot. Oh, they've piled up all the dead tree branches, the debris on the left hand side, look. And there's a track going down and must go across the river down below. Right, this is really rough, this bit here, all the big stones. Much bigger stones, these great dolomite ones. So they find little pebble type things. across to Whiteley City Sister, so the mileage is going to be slightly different anyway, but it just gives you a bit of an idea how many miles you've got to go home. Like it's 40 miles from the Sweetwater off Fishing Lake. It's 55 from the Pheasant Inn pub. It's 50 miles from Lanehead site. So I know them all because I keep putting them on my videos to remind us of how many miles I've done to the South Shields. So Lewisburn is still running along parallel to us now, down the bank there. And it comes all the way along here from where I've just been, and eventually comes out into the heel of water underneath the road bridge. So it travels all the way along here, goes underneath the ornamental Lewisburn Bridge, the Half Moon one, suspension bridge, which is just further around this corner, up the bank. Signpost for Lewisburn Bridge. I call it the wooden totem pole. That's what it means, a totem pole. Around this bend and then drop down to the main road. Then turn right. Still cyclists coming along here and oh shit. I thought it would have been finished by now. Then again it's only 10:13 in the morning. Now there's a typical case of they ask us to give them a wide berth when we're going to pass them so it doesn't put them in danger, but you'll find them riding alongside each other instead of behind each other. Give them a wide berth because there's nothing coming on either side, but sometimes you can't because you put yourself in danger going on the wrong side of the road and pass them. Don't mind pulling wide to get past them, but if like on a top of a bend here and a brow of a hill, you put yourself in danger because you can't see if there's a car coming up on the opposite side to you. How much room does he want? He's right in the middle of the road instead of up against the grass verge. Look at this idiot here. So I've got to go right out on the wrong side of the road to get past this idiot. Glad I've got that on video. Now once again, blind corner going on to the right here. I've got to pull out past them. note for that. That's new, this walkway up to the right there, coming down from up the hill. Must be coming down from the viewing point or something up there. Calvert Kielder. I've been along there a few times just to find my way around that way. I can go that way as well to go to where I've just come from, to go towards past the Highland House, but you pass it on the right hand side. So there's the sun come out, as predicted, but the rain's still continuing. Right, so we're heading out of Kielder now, heading towards the turn off for Falstone, and then we'll pass the Pheasant Inn pub again at Stannersburn, and right along, and then turn right to go along past Lanehead again, and just keep heading in towards Bellingham. And go back over Reedsmouth Bridge, follow the road round and up, and then cross over the A68 again at the junction. Past all the industrial wind turbines again on the single tarmac lane going back to Sweet Hope Loft Fishing Lake. Past that lot again, and then head along past the Shoe Tree, and then onto the main road, crossroads at Nosegate. K-N-O-W-A-S Gate, Nosegate, and turn right on the A696 again, head back towards Belsay, then Ponteland, and then the Newcastle Airport roundabout. That's how I'm going back to Shields. Kirk viewpoint, we turn right there now. That new fenced off walkway area must be coming down from a car park area higher up or something. I don't know, because there's no signposts to see where it is, where it's coming from. It's after the Elf Curve viewing point one, so I think there's a car park just further up along from that upper height. I've seen signs for such and such car park on the left as you're coming along here. And there's your Tower No car park. badgers killed on the road this morning coming this way. It's bloody murder. Because you don't really see many badgers, but they're 2 dead on the road this morning. It's a damn shame. Well, I'm an animal lover, so I hate to say anything dead, flattened or killed on the road. Road kill. Turn off our Forestone, and then I'll be going past the Pheasant Inn pub in Stannersburn. Heading out here. So there's the sun out fully now. Typical shitty all the way through the walk, more or less, and now it's turned out beautiful because I'm going back home. Right, so there's your turn off for Jockey Wood and Falstone, and now I'm coming to the Pheasant Inn pub here on the right with those white painted stones on the ground. There it is. So I've got 55 miles to go home. Well, the dog must be feeling that he's lying down for a change, so I can actually see my back window. Because obviously running up and down the hills, swimming, climbing out the bloody embankments as well, the high ones. So he's exhausted himself to a certain degree. And that's what I wanted, like a long walk. Obviously they're rushing about, sniffing everything they can, peeing on every bush, and eating long grass to bring up any bile in his stomach. So win-win all around. Videos won't be very good because of the rain droplets on my lens, and my time lapse won't be very good because of all the rain on my windscreen. So it's just been a day of it today. But never mind, at least I'm getting out the house. I've got the dog running about off his leader. Like I say, because he hasn't seen this for a month, so he's thoroughly enjoyed himself today. In the very